Hand clap through massive guys, we're finally back again for another one and only Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up the Mystelics YouTube family. I don't know why I did this for her, but big up the Mystelics YouTube family for definitely tuning into another reaction video. Of course, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you are definitely a Mystelics family, and of course I would appreciate you guys right there to do that. Of course, big up all the newcomers out there who've tuned in the first time into this channel. If you want to become part of Mystelics family, definitely subscribe, click the bell, and then click all so you can be notified when I drop all my videos right there. And then of course, this is where I react to a number of videos taking place in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. So with that said, guys, let us get into the vibrations right there. As you can pretty much tell on the screen. Oh, I forgot something, guys. Don't forget to download the Mystelics Tube app in the first comment in the comment box below. Definitely get that out. Of course, bring the channels together on one app right there. And of course, the latest vibrations that you'll get to see on the app of my different channels. So big up to all those who have downloaded the app already. And of course, let's get into the vibrations. What you're seeing right now, guys, is some young people, some young folk, some young individuals right there, guys. And of course, what are they doing? According to Emo News, they are going on some sort of swimming, cycling, and athletics meetup, I'm guessing, in Binghamton 2020 Commonwealth Games. So these are Dominican representatives right there. I'm not exactly sure who is. Well, we know, I don't know if this guy is going to cycle. I don't know if he's going to be swimming. I don't know if he's the floaty or something. I don't know. But that's interesting right there. Hopefully they do well in the games right there, guys. Yeah, that to me got me. That may be the coach or something. But if you're a coach, I don't know, you shouldn't have a belly like that. Now, I think when you're doing athletics, it's about health, not true? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. When you're doing athletics, it's about health. I think it is. And that doesn't represent health at all right there. But of course, I hope they do well in this regard. This individual, he looks like he's an elderly, he has some white beards and stuff on him. But hopefully the youth of Dominica, or the individuals representing Dominica, I'm not sure if these guys are from Dominica. First time I'm seeing them people in my life. First time I'm seeing these guys out there. So hopefully they put their best foot forward. And of course, guys, give this video a thumbs up for them right there. Now, guys, there's another exciting thing. We're going outside now. And of course, in Antigua, I actually mentioned Antigua some time back on the whole preparedness of the monkeyness. But of course, Antigua is on another mission for Antigua Airways, guys. And of course, that will be coming soon, permitted to operate flights from West Africa directly to Antigua right there. They were not the only ones that have been working on this, but it seems like they are the ones who are going to make it happen faster. It seems like Jamaica was another one where they were trying to get direct flights from Africa to Jamaica, and of course they can spread across the Caribbean right there. But apparently Antigua seems to be on a new vibrations. I don't know if as a result of LIAT. I don't know if that's the thing, but concerning that thing, I think we in the Caribbean need to also focus on having Caribbean flights. I think this is a good idea, don't get me wrong, this is a wonderful idea, but I think we need to situate ourselves in having proper Caribbean flights, since LIAT is not the LIAT of back in the day of flying all over the Caribbean when you want to go and fly. But apparently things have been dwindling. However, like I said, this is a good thing as well. We want to welcome it. Antigua will definitely be definitely have a new airline called Antigua Airways, and will soon be permitted to operate flights from West Africa to Antigua. That's one of the things I always tell people. Why do we have to fly up to UK, or fly to the United States, fly to the UK, and then fly down to Africa? That makes no sense. I mean, hurricanes visit us all the time from West Africa. I don't get it. And they come in a few days, traveling at what, 15 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour, and they reach us in like a week. We can't take a plane that is much faster than 15-20 miles per hour and go Africa. That makes no sense, to fly up to the UK, which is much longer. And then thing, and of course, historically speaking, a number of persons may not have known this. They talk about the white individuals finding the Caribbean. No, they found individuals in the Caribbean. They find both the natives and blacks as well in the Caribbean before they actually came. Because remember, they were bringing all kind of diseases to the native individuals. But they were blacks as well. They were Africans there in the Caribbean as well. So the Africans were the ones, the true founders of also the journeyers of the actual world, because they found this place before the Christopher Columbus and these wicked people came in. So that is one thing I need to tell individuals to keep in mind right there. But with that steady right there, guys, let's continue reading this thing right there. The company is financed by wealthy Africans who wish to operate a new route between Africa continent and the Eastern Caribbean. That will of course bypass the UK. And of course, every time you fly to a different Caribbean, different area, you have to pay some sort of taxes there or something. Best it goes straight to Africa, which makes more sense. Let the monies go to Africa, which pretty much develops Africa. And of course, in developing Africa, develop the Caribbean as well. We have black people, you know, to come together. But one thing we know about Africa is the division that tends to take place. It's one of the things that individuals like Gaddafi them wanted to do, to unify and bring one currency. But, you know, certain things happen. All right, then. Anyways, guys, the firm is operating or hoping to collaborate with Liat. I think that is a good thing as well. Liat can fly from Antigua to well, maybe they'll bring some new fleets, man. Of course, they will try. I guess they're trying to bring some sort of new investment into the Liat operation, and of course, just allowing Liat to then branch out again. I guess the heavy debts that the individuals before were inflicting on Liat. I guess these guys, when they come in, they will, you know, foot the bill because they are wealthy Africans, and people want to say, oh, Africa is one of the richest places on planet Earth, both in kind and in the people as well. Google it yourself and you will see. Because a lot of people think it's white people that have a lot of wealth and this kind of thing. Say Africa has a lot of wealth, but of course they wouldn't promote that. In the thing, they will make you think that Africa is one of the poorest places. And yes, it has certain parts of Africa that's very poor because people are divided in that aspect, and therefore they're not able to utilize this thing. Even Rwanda found a mountain of gold, you know. They found a mountain of gold, and as soon as they found a mountain of gold in itself, Switzerland them came in. Switzerland, the president of well, I guess they were close, Rwanda and Switzerland. He flew to Africa for the first time. He flew to Rwanda for the first time. So that's another thing right there. But of course, I'm definitely welcoming that, since they're planning to actually collaborate with Liat, of course, making more flights available for the Caribbean. I think that will be a vital thing. And of course, I guess these people know what they're doing in this regard. But it's all about proper management. I don't think Liat back in the day had proper management at all. They sucked, literally and figuratively, like SUKIE would say. We will get into that in a moment. Anyways, guys, talking about traveling right there. This boat actually came to Dominica sometime. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And of course, this is a nice big boat. You might be wondering, what kind of boat is this? Well, this is Disney boat, brothers and sisters. You can see the Mickey Mouse on top of it. Mickey Mouse on top of it there, guys. Mickey Mouse. I don't know if it's individuals that came on a cruise or something on Disney thing, but according to Discover Dominica right there, guys, magic is in the air. I don't know what type of magic they're talking about, but Disney is in the nature isle of the Caribbean right there. As you can clearly see, it was docked on the bayfront area. And I don't know if you guys can notice, this was what the UWP and them actually did when they pushed this area forward for them to build this little thing so that people can relax and so forth and so forth. I just had to put this out there. But they actually had a celebration, a whole celebration like they did for the cricket, which of course I am definitely welcoming, no doubt about it. This is a piece of it right there. Guys, I was just interrupted right there, but this was pretty much a celebration that they had. Is a little snippet of it. It went all the way down, people on stills, the Kalinago individuals, Creole, where I guess these are some of the individuals that were on the Disney crew boat, which brought them down. But the big thing I want to maintain here, guys, is always about the involvement of the tourists in Dominica. Yes, I see this is nice, no doubt about it. We're having celebrations. I'm guessing this is the first time that this came to Dominica, so hey, thanks for coming to Dominica as well. But the whole point of this kind of cruises is also, when it comes to Dominica, what type of money is being made by the locals. Not just that, but also where do they go to experience the nature of the Caribbean, tourists and these individuals. So I'm guessing that they give them some sort of display right there. But the big question is, how does this benefit the people? That's what I always mention. I'm a classic liberal, for those of you who don't know, right? I'm not a liberal, fireborn that. Classic, the original classic liberal, with the involvement of the government, where they get the resources and they let the people run with it. And of course, the involvement of people elevating. That is what a classic liberal is. So I'm always looking at the benefit of the people. How exactly are the people benefiting? Yes, we put out nice displays and everything like that. But did the people come and you know, go in them colorful things there? Did they patronize? Did they go to the sites? What exactly did they do? Hopefully they did this as well. So I'm happy about this, no doubt about it. Show them the culture of Dominica, the individuals who just came. I'm not fully abreast about the whole situation, what exactly they came to do, but I'm guessing that they brought individuals, you know, tourist season, they brought individuals to come in and, you know, bring some sort of love and joy, some happiness. Disney Channel, right? Yes, guys. Anyways, guys, today is indeed the budget day. Okay, today is indeed budget day, and as you can see, they dress SKERRIT like SUKIE. We will talk about that, you know, in a while. They dress SKERRIT like SUKIE. let me matter of fact, today's budget day, but let me bring it to you guys, because there's a point I want to point out right there when it comes on to this situation. This is SUKIE. This was on the radio. I think these are the individuals that brought him into St. Martin, and this is what they have to say right there.
Yeah, and that's the purpose to be an art, you know. Yeah. Is to a change, make things change, you know. Yeah. So we work a lot to make him finish there, you know. I ain't gonna lie, you know. He explained me a lot. Yeah. He got his passport. We do his passport. We put him in a rehab house for 5 days.
A rehab house. Also, he was okay. So that's one of the things that I like to see, guys. So the individuals who notice his talent and skill set, they not only wanted him for his talent and skill set, but they also tried to rehabilitate him as well. And of course, they put him in a rehabilitation center. Apparently, that's what they stated. I think that was in Guadeloupe or St. Martin, whichever it is. The individuals are brought into St. Martin, and they saying that they put him in a house, a rehabilitation house. So
we do his passport.
They did his passport.
Put him in a rehab house.
They put him in a rehab house.
For 5 days.
For 5 days. Those of for just in case if you didn't understand what he was saying right there.
Before he touched St. Martin, when he.
Oh, so most likely they did that in Guadeloupe, which is my question. Do we have a rehab center in Dominica? That's probably why he went to Guadeloupe. He went to do some level of rehabilitation, you know, with his issues and whatnot. And of course, they brought him to St. Martin. They left him there for like 5 days. I'm not sure if it's Guadeloupe, but that's the only place I saw him when he left Dominica. He went to Guadeloupe, and then I saw him in St. Martin. So most likely it was in Guadeloupe, since the individual was stated that it was before he went to St. Martin.
St. Martin, we tell him, yo, we can't drink this, you can't drink that, you know, it's a lot. And
I think Regio's saying the same thing too. Do not make him drink anything. I know sometimes, you know, certain circumstances and everything can happen, but don't make him drink anything for him to be able to lose himself in this regard, and then, you know, he goes back to what he used to do back in the day. So I'm quite happy about that part.
Kept in mind, and people really love this guy. People love the guy, you know, they really love him, and he's talented.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it's not only one song. When people realize that he reached on stage and he performed like 5, 6 other big songs, but I know the songs then because they had sent it already to me, and I was like, yo, and he could perform.
So it seems like he also has other songs. I know he has another song, I can't remember his name, but the one that's famous there is about the gripping, and the dripping, the pulling, and the pushing, whatever.
But that's a business you in, so you would always know that.
Yeah.
However, you have teamed up now with Brenda, so we're going to have an even better XXM weekend.
Yes.
So he also met up with a number of individuals as well. SUKIE actually met up with some other artists and so forth, and I think they're trying to do some collaboration with him and everything like that. So, you know, good things. But I'm on my only thing about this whole situation, guys, is the lyrical content which individuals, especially young persons, tend to listen to. Because yes, it might be adult friendly, so to speak, but don't be bamboozled that little people also like to listen to adult stuff too. No doubt about it, especially knowing when your parents tell you not to listen to that, is then you're going to listen to it. So I wish in this regard right there, his lyrics become a bit better, because it definitely does have a little impact. Next thing you hear little people talking to their friends about pulling and gripping. You gripping now. The little people, it's something else, boy. But so SUKIE definitely got help in this regard. And my big question is, has the government helped him in any regard at all? Because it takes an outside set of people to notice people's talent and then try their best to help him. But then again, you ask yourself, how has the government helped these individuals? This is why we come back to this very thing right there. They put a SUKIE band on him. I think it's not only him. That's somebody else I was wearing that way. Oh yes, the Madman Kian. The Madman Kian was also had his head tie like that. I guess that is a style of the streets, man. The street style. All right then. So they put that on the Prime Minister head. And guys, in the budget today, apparently the Prime Minister referenced SUKIE. He referenced SUKIE, and this is it right there, guys.
But I am reminded by the words of Dominica's most popular entertainer.
So they forget Issa, they forget Triple K. Who else? They forget Signal Ban. Who else? No, they forget Well, yeah.
SUKIE,
The man overnight everybody become the most popular. But then again, it's people overseas reaching out to him, and that I can, based off a viewership point of view, I'll have to agree with that. SUKIE Birdbrain, let's bring it back.
But I am reminded by the words of Dominica's most popular entertainer.
You swear is a philosopher that day. I am reminded by the words of Dominica's famous entertainer.
SUKIE Birdbrain.
That's an interesting name.
Who said I had a power breakfast?
I think he was gonna say gripping me.
Dot. So I do hope that the power breakfast will see me through.
No, it's good that he's inspiring you, but what has your Prime Minister done to help him? What have you done to help him? You've been inspired by the words, knowing that he has a problem, and overseas people have to help him out. Overseas people have to help him out, you know. It's not you that helping him out, but you inspired. You come to Parliament in the budget. Are you guys having some sort of a say? Because there have been some sort of talks about mental health and all these kind of things there. Rehabilitation centers. But is this the case though? Is that in the budget? I mean, we had a budget day to day. I think it's probably going on, I'm not sure. But is that in the budget? Knowing that people have certain problems, and if you care as a Prime Minister, this is one of the things I don't understand, you know. If you care as a Prime Minister, you know somebody inspired you, you come and literally call a person's name in Parliament to give on your budget day. You literally come for these things. The big question is, have you guys put in any sort of help to help people like SUKIE? Have you? I mean, you failed the madman Kian Alexander. You failed this one. Have you done anything towards somebody who's been picked up across the Caribbean? He got help from outside. He was put in a rehabilitation center for 5 days. You come and quote the man, and the big question is, what have you done as Prime Minister to try to help this man who's been recognized by everybody else? Nothing. You talk about the budget. Have you put this in the budget? People have been protesting, talking about mental health, and little people, what is the word? I can't use certain words on YouTube. Little people are violating the little people. Have you put in things in place for these things? For these kind of situations, to protect the youth? To help the mentally unstable? To help the mentally ill individuals? Or people who are in drugs and this kind of things? There's some sort of rehabilitation center coming soon? Because I mean, you literally saying you inspired to have a power breakfast. I'm talking about power breakfast, guys. I saw this video right there. I'm not sure if this one is recent, but I know this lady didn't have a power breakfast. So apparently this guy, I think I reacted to this video already, and I'm not sure, but this guy apparently he wants to wed this lady, and this is so fitting to the economy of Dominica, guys. This is so fitting. Are there any rehabilitation centers? What has happened to this lady? And that's one of the things that we're noticing, especially in this day and age. More and more women are becoming homeless. More and more women are becoming homeless. Because one of the things, well, I think women are to blame for this, because most times, especially when you hear certain stories, not just in Dominica but overseas as well, where women could have been with men that could take care of them, but they have a independent mind frame and this kind of things, and then things went sour for them. And as they get older and older, the options run out. And as the options run out now, they realize that things not as dandy as they thought in their mind, or they were led to believe. I know a lady back in the day in Portsmouth. She looking old and thing already, but they say that girl was one of the best looking girls back in the day. Slim, nice looking and everything like that. Now you watch the lady now, she Ella. Sometimes I'll give her a little money here and there. No, normally I don't give people money because I believe that certain people can go and buy drugs and this kind of things, and I will not be a participant of that fire. Burn that. But for this lady, every time I see her from time to time, I always give her $5 or $10 for her to get something. But the same question is, what has been done with these individuals? What? Budget debate? Budget day? What is being done? Oh, this security guy wants to wed this lady for her to come out there.
Go and take over.
Boss, boy, the woman is a human being, my brother. You cannot. But my brother, a security guard you be with, my brother.
Why you have to come for the man job like that now yourself?
My brother, boss, if the lady get sick, my brother. If the lady get sick, my brother, I can't do. Don't do what? Don't do what, my brother? People have to video all you, my brother.
Yep, record them. Record them. This has a number of things based on the security guard that is at present, and based on the situation that this lady finds. That is the only place for me to come and beg to see if I can get something.
Why you waiting the lady for? Why you waiting the lady for, my brother?
Yeah, that's uncalled for. That's uncalled for. You should not do these things. But like I said before, has government officials, they have budget debate and all kind of thing there. Have they helped? We have SUKIE coming up. Have they helped? Have they done anything to help, you know, these individuals in these kind of situations? No? Yes? Guys, let me know that in the comment box below, because I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. And sometimes you might say you need private organizations, but when private organizations are trying to survive to get even some sort of help from businesses and they're not doing it, how can they then do this? This is why the government then has to step in, because the government is the one that have the most of the funds. Billions of dollars, you know. Look, they're building house in Dubai now, boy. Luxury house, 28-story luxury house with 4 stories of car park in Dubai. No. I'm talking about that, guys. We're talking about water. I remember this thing I saw. Are they putting any budget in place to bring back our Lubia spring waters? Are anything like this happening? Are we elevating in this regard? I mean, Magwesa, this is like gold. No, we gold that there we gold. Yeah, boy, gold. But right now we selling Trinidad and water, making ding dong. The blue water you see Dominican people have there is from Trinidad. It come out, you know. You can read, not Dominica, it come out. Them blue water you see they have there is not Dominica, it come out. This is the water I know that is being sold all over the place. That, thank God, we still have Tuapito water. But where all Lubia water for a place that flows with 365 rivers, we say. We have 1 bottle of water we selling. 1 Tuapito. And we can't even maintain this one right there. Gold. You cannot do that. What has happened, guys? What has happened? That's the big question I want to ask right there. What has happened? I'm talking about the same situation as to what has happened. We have the nurses now. Nurses back in the building again. What day is this? July 26, 2021. 2022. Today is what? July 26, 2022, brothers and sisters. And of course, as you can clearly see right there, Dominican nurses. We are drowning. We are drowning as a result of what is taking place. Worn-out nurses hit the road in search of greener pastures for better pay and working conditions. Is that in our budget? Are these things in the budget, guys? No, guys, don't mind. I want you guys to answer me, you know, because tomorrow I want to do the budget review. I have the PDF, you know. I have the PDF. I have the videos and everything, but the PDF, guys, we'll go through the PDF one time. We'll just skim through it. You guys can read through the whole thing, man. We're going to go through the whole thing tomorrow, man. That's crazy, man. But the nurses are trying to get out. And he will say, and I remember an individual talking to me and stating, boy, if everybody leave, who can take care of what is happening in Dominica? But who taking care of the people in Dominica now? The nurses who have probably one of the best jobs that they can have. Nursing, teaching, working in some ministry facility. But the nurses are complaining, they are drowning. We are drowning, the nurses are saying. Talking about drowning, I just remember the bottle I just showed there. We drowning. Lubia water drowning. When last you get Lubia spring water, brothers and sisters? When last? Huh? The nurses themselves say they're drowning on land as a result of what is being done to them. And of course they hit the road trying in search of greener pastures. That is the new set, you know, mark you. The new set that complained. This is 26. Today that happening there, you know. Today, brothers and sisters. My friends were nurses back in the day as well. My friends, I went to college with them. They were nurses in Dominica. Every single one of them out. Not one. I remember when they protested sometime last year or 2019, whichever it is. I remember when they protesting. And I went out. to find more information. I call in my people them. They say they overseas. They left already. They're not in that again. And sometimes when I talking to them, I don't talk to hey, where you know? I tell me what's up. We talk boom bang. When I call them and think, yo, what's up? They say they don't know because they're not in Dominica. They gone. They gone to some other Caribbean island, or they go to the United States or the UK. One of my friends left. He was in Jamaica. He went to the UK now. He said, which Dominica coming back for what? The boy in the UK now, man. That's crazy. Right there. You know, the nurses are feeling the conditions and they say they are drowning. Worn-out nurses hit the road in search of greener pastures for better pay and working conditions. However, the Prime Minister them has increased their salaries. They have, no? They have. Have they put this in the budget? They have in budget there to make a mockery of the whole thing? Is it helping the people? Or is it the same thing that they did last year that they put in back this year that they didn't do last year that they come back and do this year? It's interesting, guys. It's very, very interesting what is going on right there. I'm talking about the very same thing about budget, and we international airport thing had to come into no show. I remember the aerial tram thing they talk about, guys. Remember, you had the former aerial tram? Well, this was the pathway right there. This is what the individual told me. When you was doing the aerial tram video, I actually did a reaction of that. You can check it out on the previous videos, guys. When I was doing the aerial tram video, the suspension bridge that I was speaking about in the video is the old aerial tram bridge to go across the river. So this is it right there, brothers and sisters. This is it right there. So I saw they showed the pathway above, and we saw this thing right there. Another thing I was pointing out to a friend of mine today, he does photography and everything like that. We were speaking about how effective the aerial tram will be in Dominica. It seems like it's only Dominica they're trying to push. Hey, we're going to get the longest tramway. What that have to do with nothing? The big question is, will the aerial tram bring in more people into Dominica? I think it would have an effect on the people coming into the ship and not leaving the ship. Maybe some of them will come out more to go and participate and look at the aerial tram and be on the aerial tram, since it's much more faster than traveling to the bush. I think that's a vital thing. But the big question here is, will more people be coming to Dominica because of aerial tram? Because we had one before. How was it in the tourism industry? So having a long one or a small one doesn't make a difference, guys. It's on the basis of how it impacts individual lives and what jobs it can create for the people, giving the people who come into the island an experience, as well as the Dominican people as well. But the big question is, how will the aerial tram benefit the people? How will it bring in more tourists to Dominica? That is the big question I want to know. Budget. We have budget debate. Talk about budget, man. How we budgeting, man? Yes, sir. Budgeting. Anyways, guys, I saw this thing right there. We need to budget to train them police, eh? Seems like this police may have been a little tipsy right there, guys. He's telling the person recording him, if you record me, I'll record you.
Okay.
This person must be from America, the way they accent it.
Fair.
I think they're trying to give this guy some problems because he was recording them doing some kind of strange things. I didn't get the other part of that. Hopefully they will send it for me, whoever these individuals are. If you know these videos, send the video for me now. You know, I'll put it up. I will put it up. But they need to definitely put that in the budget as well. Train these people to be better police officers. Train them. Because it's clear that a set of incompetent people is running the country. But we have budget debate, man. It's organized. We have not budget debate. What do you call that? We have budget, man. We have budget day. Yes, sir. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in this regard. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much all I have for this reaction video. Don't forget to download the Mystelics Tube app in the first comment in the comment box below, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.